Every birding expedition has that one day you never forget. For us, it happened on the 21st of April 2026 during our 10-day birding expedition across Bhutan with the Advait Group. That morning, we stopped along the Ura Highway in Bumthang, expecting another rewarding day in the Himalayas. What we didn't expect was that within just a few hours, the forest would reveal one spectacular species after another, including one bird that looked so unreal it almost seemed AI-generated. This is the story of one unforgettable morning in the forests of Bhutan. From the 14th to the 24th of April, our small group traveled across Bhutan in search of the country's remarkable bird life. Every valley offered something different. Every change in elevation revealed new species, and every sunrise brought fresh anticipation. By the morning of the 21st of April, we had already enjoyed several incredible sightings, but none of us knew that the forests around Bumthang were about to deliver one of the most memorable sessions of the entire expedition. The cool mountain air, the quiet roads, and the rich Himalayan broadleaf forest created the perfect stage for what was about to unfold. When you enter forests like these, every sound matters. A distant call, a flutter of wings, a movement high in the canopy. Sometimes that's all it takes to begin an unforgettable encounter. Then someone noticed movement. Just a flash of brilliant yellow between the branches. Cameras came up instantly, and there it was. The Sultan Tit, one of the most spectacular birds found in the Himalayan forests. The first thing that captures your attention is its incredible appearance. A glowing golden yellow body, a jet black head and wings, and an unmistakable crest that looks like a tiny royal crown. It's easy to understand how this bird earned the name Sultan. It carries itself with confidence, almost as if it knows it's one of the most beautiful birds in the forest. Watching it move quietly through the canopy was one of those moments every wildlife photographer hopes for. Not because it was rare alone, but because it was simply breathtaking. For a few minutes, everything else disappeared. It was just us and this magnificent bird. Normally, one sighting like that would make an entire morning worthwhile, but the forest had only just begun. Soon afterwards, a Verditer Flycatcher appeared, its brilliant blue plumage almost glowing against the green forest. Then came a dark-sided flycatcher, subtle in color, elegant in behavior, proof that beauty isn't always about being colorful. A Maroon Oriole soon followed, then an energetic Green-backed Tit, never staying in one place for more than a few seconds. Every stop along the road seemed to reveal another surprise. There was no way to predict what would appear next. That uncertainty is what makes birding so addictive. The next branch, the next bend in the road could always reveal something extraordinary. As the morning continued, the surprises became even bigger. One of the most exciting moments was finding the beautiful nuthatch, a species that sits high on the wish list of birdwatchers from around the world. Seeing it in its natural habitat was something truly special. Then came Square-tailed Drongo-Cuckoo, quiet, elusive, and every bit as fascinating. A blue-capped rock thrush added another splash of color to the morning, and even the mammals joined the celebration. A hoary-bellied Himalayan squirrel made a brief appearance before disappearing back into the forest. By now, it felt as though the forest was rewarding our patience. Every hour brought another unforgettable encounter, not because we were chasing birds, but because we had slowed down enough to let the forest reveal itself. What made this morning so extraordinary wasn't simply the number of species we recorded. It was the health of the forest itself. Ancient trees, clean mountain streams, rich biodiversity. These are the ingredients that allow remarkable birds like the Sultan Tit, Beautiful Nuthatch, and so many others to thrive. Traveling through Bhutan reminds you what intact ecosystems can still look like and why protecting them matters. Because once forests disappear, the birds disappear with them. Our Bhutan expedition continued for several more days. We traveled farther, saw many more remarkable birds, created memories that will stay with us forever. But whenever I think back to that journey, my mind always returns to one quiet morning along the Ura Highway. A morning when one spectacular Himalayan forest revealed its hidden treasures one after another. And among them all, the Sultan Tit remains the bird I'll always remember. Not just because of its golden crown, but because it reminds me that the greatest wildlife experiences are rarely planned. They're simply moments that nature chooses to share with us. And on the 21st of April, 2026, Bhutan shared one of its finest.